We're in the closet, ready
We
to
are.
have some fun, chit-chat a little.
We are. I don't even know what we're going to talk about.
I say chit-chat.
You said chit-chat.
I said, why do I say chit-chat?
I don't know why you
Naturally came off of the end of my tongue.
I don't know why
through
you
my lips.
say some of the things that you say. Just like the other day in the car, you said this word, and I was like, don't ever say that again in my presence. And I can't remember what it was. It was the weirdest word I've ever heard you say.
It's Pootinanny.
Don't say that, please. What even is that?
It's Pootinanny. It's your vagina. It's in between your legs. It's the
Please.
Pootinanny.
Okay,
Give me some of that Pootinanny, girl.
Okay. That's the last time you will ever say that word around me. That's the last time.
Oh.
The last time. The very last
I
time.
have a hard time in believing that.
No, seriously, don't. It's one of those words that I just... You have certain words that you hear and you're like, ugh, I can't stand that word. That is one of them.
I understand.
Especially coming out of your mouth. But anyway, what's up?
I will respect that for now.
Thank you.
What's up is it is nice out. Very comfortable.
Weather's nice. Weather's nice.
We're headed towards the fall.
Shh. I'm not ready to give summer up yet.
Well, fall doesn't wait for you to be ready. Fall comes
That's
when
exactly
it wants.
why we need to move to the beach.
Good Lord Almighty. Frickin' A, man.
You opened the door. I had to step in. I had to put my foot in one more time.
What'd you say to me yesterday or last night or maybe it was this morning about we need to talk about on the podcast? Do you remember that? What was that?
Yeah. It was about, okay, so yes, yesterday let me back up. I never, except for twice a year, usually only once a year, sometimes twice, depending. I never wear red lipstick. I wear red lipstick for Christmas and sometimes Valentine's Day. Well, yesterday I was getting ready. Jeff and I were going to go out to eat before we had some people over for a podcast. And I got into my makeup bag and I just, ladies, you already know, we can put on lipstick normally. Like, I don't wear lip liner, but we can put on lipstick basically without a mirror. We really don't need a mirror, or at least I don't.
You think you don't.
Anyway. And so I went to my makeup bag. I grabbed out the lipstick, and I don't even know why the red was in there, but I grabbed out lipstick and I turned my head to do something else, and I was kind of putting on my lipstick at the same time. And I turned back around and it was red. And I was like, what the, I don't even know how it got into my makeup bag. I don't wear red lipstick. It's usually in my top drawer, reserved for 2 times a year. Well, I put it on. I was like, you know what? And red lipstick is hard to get off, okay? So I had to go with it. Right? And Jeff does not like red lipstick on me, period. He just doesn't. It's his right, whatever. He can like what he likes. And I turned around when I saw the red lipstick. I was like, great, I'm going on a date with Jeff, and he hates red lipstick. Here I go. But I did it anyway. And I took some selfies because I've been called the selfie queen, and I will take that crown and wear it. I'm fine with it. So I sent him one. I'm like, look, I'm red lipstick. And he was like, oh, with hard eyes. And I know he's faking it because he doesn't like red lipstick. Well, anyway, long story short.
You still were beautiful.
I posted
it's just not
it.
my first choice for your lips.
I posted it as a poll on Instagram. You know how you can do a poll? And I specifically put red lipstick. And then the one thing I was like, yes, girl, yes. And the other one I put, no, go take it off now. Okay. The results of the poll were with a landslide, yes, girl, yes. It was 95. Well, actually, at the end of the poll, it was like 92. What was it? I don't know. 2 people. It basically, 30-some people said, yes, girl, yes. And 2 people.
So me and another said to take it off.
You didn't say to take it off. There was a dude that said, no, go take it off. And one of my clients, which I'm going to talk to her about this tomorrow when I see her, why she said that. 2 people said take it off. Okay. So 30 versus 2. I should feel pretty good about the red lipstick, right? I should feel pretty confident. But it's just those. I'll never wear it again, not till Christmas, because those 2 people didn't like it. So why? The point I was making was, why do we take a bunch of compliments? Because by people voting yes, I felt like that was a compliment for the red lipstick. The 2 people and Jeff, but even take Jeff out of the equation.
Yeah, because I didn't mind it.
Because I already know you don't like it.
It's not my favorite, but I don't mind.
But those 2 people, one of them being a perfect stranger,
right?
The other one I do know, affected me. and I was like, I shouldn't be wearing red lipstick. Why is that?
I wish I had the article, or I wish I had. I think it was when I was listening to a neurologist. I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, you really are.
In a podcast, but that's actually something that we have to really focus on is positive energy and positive self-talk all the time, because in those type of situations, our brain for some reason is programmed to just focus on the negative. Like it's and I don't know if it's just like a natural evolutionary thing where you want to improve naturally deep in your soul, like deep in your gut. Like our purpose on this earth is to like improve constantly.
Right.
So I don't know if it's like, okay, and this is just me. I'm not a scientist. All that I just said is nothing. I'm not like regurgitating it. This is just my brain flowing, and it makes no sense probably. But what I'm going with is that evolutionary like need to be the best and need to survive and need to fight. And so you take 50 positive comments and then you get 2 negative comments and you discard all 50, right?
Right.
Like your mind does it before you can even recognize
Absolutely.
it. You don't even realize you're doing it. It just automatic. We all do it.
Mm-hmm.
I do it. You know, you help tons of people every day. I do phone calls and consulting people and getting them through issues and helping them sell things. And that can go on for 2 weeks of just tons of people that I help and I get positive feedback. But as soon as someone complains about me, it's like it overwhelms me. I don't think,
right.
Well, I'm good at this because I've helped 200 people in the last week and this one person isn't happy with the way I handled something.
Right.
So now I'm feeling like a loser, right? You feel like a loser because
no, I totally understand
one
that.
negative thing, like you said, it's crazy. It's nuts.
I don't know why we do that. I should have just been happy with the 30-some people that said, yes, you definitely need to wear it.
Yeah.
And just went and just be
like in your
be
face.
Like, screw Jeff and those other 2 people.
That's right.
But I don't like red lipstick either.
Right.
So really at the end of the day, even if it would have been 100% across the board, I wouldn't wear red lipstick any more than I already do. Yesterday was an accident, people. I'm not wearing it again.
Oh, you're leaving them hanging. You can get them all. They're going to want it even more now.
So today,
limited edition.
So
we're retiring the red.
So today, I don't even like to wear red. It's not
I
even
like you
lipstick.
in red, like red lingerie.
See, Jeff, I haven't had lingerie on in years.
Okay, red panties. That's
I
lingerie
don't own
to me.
a pair of red
panties.
Do. Oh, I do, red and black.
Yeah,
they're all ripped up.
Yeah, you did own some other ones too, a red thong, but it's kind of rough. You said.
Yeah, see, that's just it. Some thongs.
You remember
are really,
that one, the red one?
I don't know.
Yeah, the red one. We've had it forever.
We've had it like it's yours.
It's mine. They're my pets.
Do you wear it?
They're my pets. I have names for all of your panties.
Do you get into... I'm just
No, I just like to
see
them on you.
I don't wear them very often.
No, you don't. That's why it's so special when you do.
I don't wear panties very often because...
You're such a hoe.
No, it's because most of my yoga pants, if not all of them, have like the liner in there. So you don't have to wear them.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know why I disclosed that.
Well, everybody you know now.
Maybe
if you
we
see
should
Angie,
edit
she's
this.
probably not wearing panties.
Well, if I have on street clothes, I am, obviously.
Most of the time.
All the time.
Cool.
I don't even know where were we going with this. I don't like to wear red, period, is what I'm saying. So
Let's
it's not
do a
just
poll.
No, I'm not going to do a poll.
Okay. So we talked about your red hate.
Right. I don't like it.
And we're talking about our brains and the negativity, positive self-talk.
Right.
Like...
Well, I read something today on Instagram about positive self-talk, and I can't remember what it said exactly, and I probably couldn't find it, but it's basically saying we make up things in our head that are negative, and we believe that that's what's happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
you'll be having a perfectly good day, and something will pop, and you'll start having, like you said, negative self-talk or something, or you'll start telling a story about it, like something happened, and in your mind it happened this way, and that's what you're believing. When in reality, it may not have even happened like that at all. It's like your jump to conclusions, Matt, that we always talk about.
Right.
So we I don't know. I wish I could find that on Instagram.
That was good because we just let our brains and our minds run away with things that happen. Probably 99% of the time don't happen.
Right, and
right, and we let it wreck our day.
Right.
Or wreck some part of our day.
Right. Even Brooke posted something on her Instagram the other day, and she said, what was it? I'll have to go find it. It was about worry, basically, and it was just about, don't waste your time worrying because it's probably not going to happen anyway, right? Because we sit around here and we worry about things, which we all do it.
Yeah, it's just part of life. But there's practices to help you have a more positive mental outlook.
Yeah.
But it's got to be, you got to be very intentional about it. You've got to really be focused when you get up for your day to say, I'm fighting this. I'm going to be positive.
But then you get in the car and you go to work and you get with your day and then you get weak. You wake up and you may be getting ready. You may be looking in the mirror. You may be doing your positive self-talk. You may be self-reflecting. You may be praying. You may be meditating. And you may be feeling really good. But then you get in your car and then you drive away. And the first person that cuts you off in traffic, now you're cussing.
Yeah.
And now you're mad. And now you're steaming. And now you're just like in a mood.
That's my thing, though.
Fast.
But that's my thing, though. It's something that takes so much effort to make it your lifestyle. Like to make it throughout the day. It's who you are, right? That takes tons of time, or it might take years of you falling back on your face and getting mad at the person that cut you off. It's not to say you won't get mad at the person that cut you off,
right,
but you'll be able to refocus.
Well, you haven't learned that yet.
I haven't.
I haven't
I'm not
either.
saying I have.
I have,
but
horrible road
for
rage.
me, it's like meditation. Like meditation, it's like being able to refocus yourself.
I still can't believe you meditate.
It takes anxiety out. Like, boom. You do 10 minutes of meditation and you feel like a different person. But here's what I was going to say. Meditation, the whole thing is just to be present in the moment and focus on something. It can be on your breathing. It can be on your chest moving in and out. It can be, and then you find yourself, your mind wandering, and then you go, okay, I need to refocus. I need to be releasing. Like, I need to live in the moment. So instead of getting caught up in that thought, you just go back to the breathing. I've stopped focusing on my breathing. So, like, to be able to take yourself from the guy cutting you off and curse them out, that's going to happen still. But to be able to get ourselves back and not let that, like, eat our day up and not let that create our, what word am I looking for? Not letting that shape our attitude for the day.
Yeah. That
we can refocus and we can go, okay, that happened, that sucked, but I'm good.
I'm back on track. That's just like when you walked upstairs to do our podcast tonight. You went in our son's room. I heard you going off, and I was like, I'm going to stay down here for a second. But you refocused.
Well, I did. It's not easy with the kids. And the sad thing is, and the thing that makes me feel better is I go in there because he's excited to show me something.
I know. I was like, oh, man. Did he show you at least?
Yes. And I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. That's so cool. And then I start noticing cups everywhere and food. And my neck starts to swell up, right? Because I'm like, how many times have I told you?
I know.
So then I lose it.
Yeah,
and when I say lose it, people, I'm not screaming and throwing things. I'm just being very preachy. And telling him, if you don't get all this stuff cleaned up, down to the sink.
But guess who's going to get to wash all that?
That's what I told him. That's my point. That's what I was going off about. I'm like, you don't care about the people who have to take care of you. You've got to take this stuff down. You only have one cup. We wouldn't have to. Now we're going to sit down there and wash cups. You know what I mean?
Right.
People out there like we don't have a dishwasher. We live in West Virginia. We have an outhouse.
No.
And we have our little house
I'm going to stop you right there and correct it because you're dancing over an issue. We do, in fact, have a dishwasher, but it has not been working since before Christmas.
Now, look.
Why is that, Mr. JMR?
Here's why. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, please do. I want to hear it.
This is a very important lesson for you as well, young lady.
Don't call me young lady. Don't talk down to me. I am not a young lady to you.
I'm not talking down to you.
When you call someone young lady, you're talking down to him.
Listen, let's quiet down. Let's pipe down.
Okay, Buck. Tell me why.
Here's the deal. Well, it's Christmas. I don't know
Almost again.
let's calm down for a minute. I don't know if anybody out there has problems paying for things, but it's for us. We have that problem. So when your dishwasher goes out around Christmas, you can't fix it. You know why?
Christmas was a long time ago.
Shh.
Don't do that either.
So after Christmas, we go a few weeks, and now everybody's doing these dishes. Everybody's learning responsibility.
Oh, gosh.
So now I'm like,
not
this
gonna...
is really great for our family. This is good for the kids to know they got to wash their dishes. It adds to the chores. They got to be responsible. They got to appreciate dishwashers. So now the kids are washing dishes all the time.
No, they're not. I am.
They still are washing dishes.
A little bit of the time. Well, I do the majority of the dishes.
Look,
Screw
it's me really
you.
making. It's well, good. You need to wash some dishes.
You know what?
You need to self-reflect while you're washing dishes.
We do not live in the day and age where the women have to do all the dishes.
I did dishes today. Twice.
Oh, gosh, please.
Twice I did the friggin' dishes.
Please.
Twice. And I'll probably do them again.
I'm not doing them today.
Well, good.
Anyway.
It's enough on the dishes. We're going back
Could we? No, I want to stay here for a second.
Oh, God. Why are we staying here?
Because when are you going to get the dishwasher fixed?
You can't get it fixed. I'm going to have to buy a new dishwasher.
Why? How do you know?
Why? Because I know. I've looked at it.
You're not a dishwasher man.
Well, then we'll call a dishwasher man.
That's what I've been trying to get you to do since last Christmas.
Okay.
Just to see what the heck's wrong with it. It could be a simple part you can order on Amazon for $7.99, Amazon Prime, and it'll be here tomorrow. And he'd be like, you just pop it on here.
Well, I'll call Jeff's Appliances, and we'll have him come over and check it out.
I mean, I don't understand why that's so hard.
Then why don't you do it? You got a phone?
That's a man's job.
To call the appliance guy is a man's job now?
Yep.
Okay, well, just be patient.
Be patient. It's been almost a year.
I know I have this problem with streaks. You know that I have a problem with streaks. I love streaks. My tags run out. Now I've got an obligation to get caught eventually, but how long can I go before I get caught?
Jeff,
Right?
I don't know.
And
You're
now we've
thinking.
got this run of no dishwasher, and it's like there's
Oh, it's
some.
so awesome too. We have this great house, plenty of room.
We do have a great
And
house.
we do have a
Plenty
great
of room.
house, but all of our appliances are broken in some way, shape, or form, except the microwave.
Well, you know what?
And the most
This
important,
is true. Your statement is true.
two of the burners on the stove aren't working.
Right.
That
we
means
need a stovetop. I need to take that apart again.
oh my gosh, there's so many things. And then the dishwasher, of course, and the refrigerator freaks out. The ice maker's jacked up. It's just
Ice maker's fine if you don't mess it up.
oh my gosh. Anyway,
Ice maker makes good ice.
I didn't say
It
anything
makes
about
those
making.
moon-shaped ice.
I didn't say anything about the quality of the ice.
Okay.
It gets jammed up, then it gets jammed up, and then you walk away, and you come back 30
First
minutes
world
later.
problems.
You come back 30 minutes later, and you're stepping in puddles on the floor because the ice has dropped out and melted on the floor.
You know what we need to put down there?
A rug.
The one right there that's absorbent, and then we can just put a towel here, right?
Sure.
I'm doing it. When we leave this closet, I'm taking it
Because
down
that
there.
matches our kitchen.
It's stainless steel.
It's great.
It's a stainless steel rug.
You know what? I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. We need to paint our kitchen anyway.
Oh, the list continues to pile up.
You know
for
what,
Mr.
guys?
Runyon.
Listen, I don't know that I've updated you guys on this.
I'm pregnant.
No, I'm not. Dear Lord, help me. Oh, here's a funny story. I'm going to back up to this other thing in a minute.
Oh, God, please do.
Speaking of being pregnant or having kids or babies or whatever, I was sitting outside today in my little lounge chair and I fell asleep. I was in like twilight,
Right.
right? Where
Yep.
I'm like asleep, but like I can hear my surroundings.
Right.
But I was almost like asleep. And I was relaxed and chilled. And I heard that baby next door scream. And I jumped up like it was mine. Like I needed to do something.
Right.
And then I remembered blissfully, I don't have little kids.
It felt so good.
It did. I was like, somebody else has got to get that brat. It was so great. It was so great. Anyway, back to my story. Update. No, I am not pregnant, but JMR has put up the ceiling fan in the closet.
We've announced that.
Okay. I didn't know if we did. But guess what? There's another thing on your list you haven't done that I need to remind everybody so we can keep on you. Guess what it is? What is it that I really been wanting other than moving to the beach?
Oh, that's what the answer is going to be.
I know that's not happening anytime soon, but in 2 years I'm going.
What's the other thing? Or what are you asking me?
What have we had in every single house that we've been in?
You want
here
a freaking chalk wall. Yes, I know this.
a chalkboard wall.
Yes, a chalkboard wall.
Well, why aren't we doing it?
We need to just get the chalk paint. And then I can paint the
Then
wall.
go
And
to
then I'll be
Lowe's.
freaking having drawings up there all the time.
I
You're going to be like,
know.
I need you to do a drawing for fall. And I need you to do a drawing for Thanksgiving and Halloween. And I need you to do a drawing for Oktoberfest.
You're mean.
I need you to do a drawing for Hanukkah and Christmas.
You like to draw. It doesn't bother you. You did an amazing one when we lived in a couple houses ago.
Over Beaumont.
Yeah, and you did one for spring, and it was like an umbrella, and it had all of our names dripping down. Like, it was really cute.
It was good, actually. That was neat. You know what I wish I would have done when we left and we moved out?
I know you wanted to write a message on there.
I did, but what I should have done
You
is-
did write a message on there?
No, I wanted to. I should have drawn a huge veiny dong
You should have.
on it.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been cool, man.
I like a chalkboard wall, okay? I like a chalkboard wall. When you walk in, it's welcoming. We have in the past, we have had
So we look like
a
an
party.
Anytime Fitness.
We've had a party, and everybody signed the wall. It was really cool.
That was cool, yeah.
It
A lot of
was.
people did sign the walls.
You bust on my ideas. I
love the
Listen,
chalkball idea.
I don't think you really like me anymore.
I hear that 40 times a year since the day we were married. You come around?
What are you talking about?
You say that at least probably 20 times a year. I don't think you like me anymore.
No, I don't.
At least.
You're lying.
Every year.
Whatever.
But you get over it, and it's fine. You understand I like you. You get it.
Whatever.
Who wouldn't like this beautiful woman in front of me?
Oh my gosh.
Stroking her hair like a goddess. With her readers perched on top.
See what I mean? Leave my readers alone. You don't understand. When I turned 41, I think it was, I was fine one day. Right? I could see. It was fine. And then I was at CVS.
I was with you.
No, you weren't.
I was there when you couldn't find anything, and we finally grabbed some readers, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can see.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that was you.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so yeah, I was like reading the back of like a bottle. Well, no, it happened first when I was in the shower, and I was reading the back of. I had got new conditioner, like a deep conditioner, like a leave-in conditioner. I was trying to figure out how long you leave the freaking thing on your hair for, and I turned the bottle over and I put it at a reasonable distance that you would read the back of a bottle, and I was like, well, shoot, I must have water in my eyes. So I wiped my eyes out. And I'm like, well, this bottle must have water. I wiped the bottle off. I was like, I can't read the freaking thing. I was like, it's just because it's fine print, whatever.
No,
So
and now she has
then-
readers goggles for the
So
bathtub.
then
Reader goggles.
I went to CVS or wherever it was, and I was comparing Advil to Motrin or something like that, just because I was trying to kill time. So I can't see these words.
This is how you kill time.
Well, I was waiting for something like a prescription,
Oh, well,
and I was
let's
like,
take let's take two painkillers and really check them out.
no,
here.
I think
Still-
somebody asked me a question about, I don't know, whatever. And so then I guess you were there, and I was like, I'm going to go see if those readers in the back actually work. And I picked out a low, I don't know, not dose, but a low strength
right.
of readers, and I put them on. I was like, well, damn, they do work. I'm buying them, and I bought them.
You did. Now we have a bunch of them.
And then another funny story about readers. Do you remember the time when I was at, again, the same said CVS, and I was getting, what was I getting? It was random stuff. It was like pads or like tampons. What was it? Tampons, a protein drink, maybe some vodka, and some readers. and I go up to the counter.
Wasn't it CVS? You can't get vodka. at
Okay, well, it was
CVS.
right. It was Rite Aid then. It was
Gotcha.
right there down in South Charleston. So I have this weird mix of things, and I go up to the thing and I put everything down, and there's this like young guy working behind the counter, and he goes, "Do you have a Rite Aid wellness card?" And I was like, "I need to put my number in," and he goes, he slides a piece of paper over and a pencil. He goes, "Just write this number down. I'll put it in for you," and I was like, "Yeah, no, nice try. You're just trying to get my number." And he started laughing. He was like, "You can't help a guy for trying." And I was like, "You do realize that I'm old enough to be your mom and I'm buying readers, tampons, vodka, and a protein drink." And he started laughing. And then he goes, "Are you going to write your number down?" Yeah.
Guys don't give up.
They don't. He
They
was
don't.
young, too. Like, I'm talking young, like college kid. And I'm like,
What?
you
You're a
know,
hot
if you're a
piece of
college
ass,
kid,
Ange. You're a hot piece
no,
of
if you're a
ass.
college kid and you're ringing somebody up and it's that mixture, I would think he'd be like, "I'm gonna leave that bitch alone."
He was looking at you, not what you were buying.
You know what people are buying. I mean, I'm
He
buying
wasn't.
alcohol,
He's
protein
looking at
drinks,
this hot piece of
readers,
ass.
and tampons.
He's like, this girl is hot. He ain't looking at nothing
Oh,
but you
whatever.
and your beautiful face
I just thought it
and
was a
your
funny
beautiful
story.
body.
I thought it was funny.
That's all he's looking at, which is cool. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rite Aid Man, for recognizing
So I finally
what
wrote my number
I
down,
have created.
and now we text. I'm just kidding.
I help him with his homework.
I help him with his
I
algebra.
type his papers. He gives me back rubs.
Ew. Oh my goodness. So yes, I wear readers. Leave me alone, and I do put them on top of my head.
You know what?
You know what?
It's
Screw
not
off.
look. It's not a negative thing. You need to have more positive self-talk. You need to make those.
How can I
readers
have
positive?
positive self-talk when my husband's looking at me in the face making fun of me?
Who? How am I making fun of you, baby?
Oh, you have those readers perched on top of your head.
Right. It's sexy. You're like a librarian. We're doing that
The
librarian
word
role
perch
play thing,
is
right?
not the word perch is
I
not
was trying
sexy.
to use a expanded vocabulary because I was getting into the whole like nerd thing for the library,
Well,
where the nerd bangs the librarian.
okay, you need to just back that up.
That's what he said.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't use the word perch
Okay. No more
or
perching.
pootinanny.
Oh, it's a P night. Let's see how many words can we come up.
This is
That
not
whack-
Sesame Street. It is not a letter
Angie's
of
like,
the
I
day.
hate your P words. Keep your P words to yourself.
This is not Sesame Street. Is Sesame Street even on anymore?
No, they probably got freaking. They probably were like they used the wrong gender pronouns and they're off the air or something.
That was a really strange show if you think about it.
That's because they were all smoking
No,
up,
it was-
man.
it
They're
had-
all
they
high
had to
as
have
F.
been. They
were,
had
were,
to
man.
have
They were
been.
like so blown out of their minds.
There's
when
a
they're
big
making-
bird, and then there's the Oscar the Grouch in a trash can,
Right.
and then there's a Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
There's a Cookie Monster. There's a Bert and Ernie who I think had a
Gay affair.
yes, I
Like
believe
were
that's
into
what
each
they
other. They were
say.
a couple, right?
Right?
Were they a gay
Then
couple?
there was the Count,
The Count. Yep.
Ernie. I already said that. I must like him. Then Elmo came along. It was a really weird show because it was like puppets, but yet mascots, but yet cartoons, but yet humans. They were all freaking high.
They were high.
Had to have been.
Oh, they were.
They were tripping.
They were smoking. They're smoking. They're doing some LSD or something.
Yeah.
They're partying. They're having fun.
But it was a very positive opening theme song.
Well, that's what the stuff does to you. That's what weed does to you. It makes you positive. It makes you feel better. It makes it
Sunny
all good.
days, sweeping the clouds away.
Are you sure that's the song for
Yeah. Yes, it is.
that? Are you sure?
Yes. On my way to where the air is clear, right?
I don't know. Why would I know this stuff?
Because you watched Sesame Street.
When I was like a child.
I watched it when I was a child too, but I
You
remember,
watched it the other night.
no, but I remembered the theme song.
That's good. I'm glad you remembered. I don't remember it. I mean, I do. When you were singing it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds familiar. I know that, but is that really the song?
Can you tell me how to get?
It is How to Get to Sesame Street. Okay. All
So
right.
Sesame Street had a letter of the day and like a number of the day, I think, and P is our letter of the day. Anyway.
For Putin
What was your- what was your-
Perch that Putin up.
Oh my God! No.
We might have to end on that.
That is literally, it's going to be the last time you say that. I will throat punch you if you say it again.
Okay. We can get into that. You know what? Let's just shut this down.
Yeah, let's do.
Let's enjoy the rest of the evening.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, everybody.
Okay, bye.